Looks like he's going to be holding onto his hook, and he's found out by UCLA. Tseng getting dangerously low, however, but healed up. Not a lot of damage going back and forth. They're just kind of poking, seeing where the... Ooh, Raxa with a clean headshot onto Shimex.
Actually, Pip taking out... actually, Raxa getting a clean body shot, and then Pip taking out the rest of the damage there. Raxa doing a really good job, dealing a lot of damage to that Lucio, keeping him on his feet.
Looks like UCLA is doing a fantastic job of moving in here, almost at an overextension, but like I said previously, it's going to be on the tanks, and here we see Sireku and Juggernaut both on fire. Juggernaut doing a great job of taking out Prodigal Son's Reinhardt.
Hey, you know, we see Juggernaut really far in the back line of Stanford right now, just kind of swinging his hammer, going a lot. Raxa getting two very clean headshots there.
Oh my God, no mercy. Oh Jesus, Raxa, stop. Leave him alone. Let him regroup. Buddy.
Still coming out.
3 people down for Stanford. Looks like they're just camping. They're just. I mean, what more can I say? You can see it all for yourself. Raxa doing a fantastic job. Oh. Jesus Christ. 2. Are we gonna get 3? Yeah, that counts. 3. 3 clean kills back to back for Raxa. A flawless push for UCLA. I think 2 minutes of gameplay rather. Just they're actually gonna run it.
They're gonna run a triple DPS here from Stanford. It's gonna be really interesting. Having that Reinhardt as the solo shield is gonna be really hard to.
Oh my God! Shimex! Jesus Christ!
He found that Mercy, and now the Mercy does not exist.
Yeah, Ella, whatever how you pronounce that for UCLA, the Mercy player, he's not very happy with himself right there. Shimex seems to be popping off on the backline of UCLA. Oh my God, another clean headshot on Tseng's Moira.
That's both supports down there for UCLA. It looks like Stanford's actually going to be able to get a really good push here. Raxa here on the backline as McCree able to take out Atlas. And Pip taking out, oh my God, Raxa is cleaning house here. He's able to find that Widowmaker. Looks like they're going to have a little bit of battle. The Raxa is going to take everything out. Raxa coming in on the backline. They're going to push into that hotel, and here we see Pip most likely going to pop that tire here in just a second. Here we see that tire coming out. Now, and here we see Pip getting 2 picks there on both of the supports there of Stanford, and here we see UCLA doing a very, very good job at you know.
Right, it's just not enough. The rest of the team cannot capitalize on the opportunities that he's giving them. Here we have a little bit of a Reinhardt battle back and forth. However, Juggernaut does have that Zarya ulti. Tactical Visor coming out here for Atlas, coupled with the hammer down. Don't think it's going to be enough. However, Prodigal Son does get 2 clean kills on UCLA.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, Stanford coming out with a brilliant push here on UCLA. They're actually going to be able to take this point. LT Sox actually is able to get a res off on that as Mercy onto Raxa. Raxa, you know, trying to get in the back line, trying to, you know, get a little bit better position to hopefully clean house, but unfortunately they're not going to be able to do much. They're doing a really good job here at contesting, though. UCLA is on the defense, but it looks like they're actually going to have to lose that point and back off to regroup.
After all of that defending from UCLA, Shimex is able to come in here and do clean headshots.
More ults than Stanford here at the moment. Atlas does not have his Graviton Surge yet. Here we see a huge battle. Coalescence coming in onto that Graviton Surge. Both Coalescence coming out. Looks like it's going to be it's almost Dragon Ball Z.
I'm firing my laser. Juggernaut diving into the backline. Stanford having both of their supports and their DPS getting immediately cleaned up. Saying, however,
no one's going to get hit with that pulse bomb.
He fluffs it. 12 seconds left for Stanford moving in here. They do retain the hammer down. It's going out right now. A fantastic 6-man hit.
Huge shatter there from Prodigal Allison. Raxa coming out with the McCree. McCree is able to get actually just 1 pick. Unfortunately, everyone else is going to get taken out. Sireku still holding the point. Juggernaut still on the point as Reinhardt. Sireku coming out with the Graviton Surge. Reinhardt's going to have a heyday throwing his hammer out. Sireku getting 2 picks with that Graviton Surge coming out. And it looks like they are going to be able to hold that point. Trace is going to be a little bit of a pest, trying to hold this overtime as much as possible. And Juggernaut says, yeah, no, don't do that. Solo shatter onto that Tracer, taking him out, making sure that she cannot be a pest. It looks like Juggernaut's going to get the charge there on Prodigal Allison.
Shimex doing his best to take out the supports. It just is a little too late. They tried their best to hook for that. Awesome job. Looks like UCLA is going to be on offense. He's getting tied up a little bit by Shimex on Tracer on the backline. Choosing to take that high ground, putting good damage onto Orza. A clean headshot from Raxa.
Yeah, Raxa, you know, on this Widowmaker, I told you, someone's going to run Widowmaker here, and if it's going to be anybody, it's going to be Raxa. Juggernaut getting a pick on Atlas. Stanford defense is not holding up quite well here. AXD is actually able to take out Pip, but Raxa is going to answer that.
some good back and forth here between both teams. Shimix remaining alive and immediately picked off by Sireku. Made me speak too quickly. UCLA, taking 3 members down for Stanford with another falling shortly. Looks like they're going to do a clean hold of the first point for UCLA.
Yeah, here we go.
Zarya taking out Shimix.
And here we see Shimix on the Sombra here on the second point. Sombra on the second point is absolutely brilliant. Getting all those health path tactics absolutely critical. Raxa here looking for picks.
Look, Raxa looking for the Zenyatta like you were saying. Actually not doing too good of a job. Juggernaut popping off with that whole hog ultimate, taking out 2 members of Stanford's defense. 4 members are down. I don't think they're going to be able to stop UCLA's push.
Stanford's defense is definitely faltering here. He's looking for that Riptire. Raxa is going to find that Riptire and take it out. Unfortunately, AXD is not going to be able to get anything off of that Riptire.
Reinhardt diving in onto the point. It's contested right now. Raxa doing his best. Jeez Louise. 3 clean picks. Back to the other. Light Sox popping that Transcendence ultimate and another clean push within the first minute and a half of play from UCLA. Touch down that slippery tracer and take her out.
AXD actually doing it.
There we go.
Oh, what? A May?
A May pick from UCLA on defense. I like it. I like it a lot.
As much as I hate May, I love seeing it. Raxa is still getting clean headshots. Ooh. Doesn't even let me speak. He's got to have a full team going through. He's got to make sure that he sticks with his tanks to make sure he does not get picked off. And like I said, if he doesn't stick with his team, he's just going to die.
You called it, Zader. You called it. Reaper a little bit out of position. Shimix, however, able to counter with a headshot on Sing. Nothing you can do about that on May. I love the pick, but I don't think she's as relevant as she could be on this first point. However, they are still holding the high ground.
And May is going to come back with her ult. Raxa getting picks on Atlas. Looking for that Reaper. Looking for Shimix. Shimix looking for a shot here. Shimix getting really, really low. Oh, looks like he's going to be about 2 HP. Raxa getting some clean headshots here. Shimix hiding behind that pillar. He doesn't want to go anywhere.
I don't think he knew he was behind that either. He was just kind of looking for it. Prodigal Son actually trying to seize this left side of the map with Stanford. Trying to push up here onto the high ground. I think they might be able to do it. That Orza shield is falling dangerously low. May ultimate popping out from Sang.
Oh, Sang actually throwing out a brilliant May ultimate there. He knew that they were going to go in that corner, and Sang said, no, that is my room. Have some ice.
May, one of my favorite people to play. I know that makes me like Satan incarnate, to utilizing it to its full potential. We've only got 20 seconds left. Shimix holding his ulti. 4 ults for Stanford. They have to make something happen. Hammer down, dropping down right now, coupled with that Reaper ultimate, however countered with the sound barrier.
Oh, unfortunately, he wasn't able to find any picks there. Yeah, that Lucio ultimate, like you said, able to really just suck up all of that damage from that Reaper ultimate. And Orissa's unstoppable force unblocking all of that damage as well, and it looks like Stanford unfortunately will not be able to push anything on UCLA. He's going to have just as good aim.
Pip doing a fantastic job of taking out AXD6. Raxa on Hanzo immediately sniping out Lucio. A fantastic show from UCLA leading here into the start of this game. Juggernaut also taking out Shimix. 3 characters down for Stanford.
Yeah, it looks like Stanford's really having a hard time here getting on the point. Atlas running that May now. It looks like Stanford's trying to answer with that May. I'm not 100% sure what they're going to be able to do here. AXD6 actually is not just going to get on the point. It's looking like they're going to ask for a regroup.
I completely agree with you. Near flawless opening here from UCLA with the Hanzo pick. I find that incredibly Prodigal Son is not going to be able to get into the point. Transcendence coming out there from Little Socks. Juggernaut knocking people off of the point with his whole hog ultimate. Great work coming out there. Shimix getting sucked in with that Graviton Surge and immediately taken out by Juggernaut with a clean body shot. It was a convincing look from Stanford, just wasn't enough.
Rex is still on that Hanzo. It looks like Sang is going to be able to get taken out immediately by Prodigal Son.
Both teams trying to seize that middle ground. Atlas, however, is on this Mercy, diving into the backline, trying to take out the Zenyatta. It seems that he's getting away, and then he comes right back in. UCLA actually getting taken out by Shimix and AXD6.
AXD6 doing a really good job, taking out the entire team of UCLA, and Stanford's actually able to take that point. It looks like Stanford really is doing a much better job here on this map. Shimix getting in the back, trying to take out that Zenyatta. Looks like he's having a little bit of troubles just finding that last tick there, and there we go.
He was a little bit inefficient with his blink usage right there, using one or two too many, but he still was able to get the job done. Irrelevant though, because Raxa and Sireku are doing ridiculous amounts of damage on to Stanford.
And Stanford unfortunately let the backdoor point get taken from Lucio. Lucio's just going to sit on the point and say, hey, this is my point now. You see Pip focusing down the Atlas as Farah. Atlas is most likely going to have to switch off after that one. Here we see Sireku coming in with the Graviton Surge. Coalescence coming out from Stanford.
That's a completely incredible play right there from Sureku, nearly landing everyone in that Graviton Surge. Juggernaut landing amazing hooks on Prodigal Son, one after the other. He's messing up the backline. Raxa, at the exact same time, is able to clean up the opportunities that Juggernaut gives to him.
UCLA doing a brilliant job holding as defense, and it looks like they are going to be able to take this point and this map in general. UCLA doing a very, very good job at, taking that point back.
Looks like he's going to be trying to put some punishment on the sports. However, Sureku is getting incredibly low. Some great action coming down here from Shimix, taking out Little Socks.
Oh, Shimix doing a really good job on this soldier. Great positioning from him, hiding from that Widowmaker, make sure that the Widowmaker cannot get any shots on him, dealing a lot of damage to all the tanks and everybody from UCLA. Shimix doing a great job, and then
Shimix putting some good damage on Raxa, stopping that push. However, Sureku dives on top of him. Pip as well, putting some hurt onto that Mercy.
And here we see that Mercy really just doing what she can, shooting her gun, and it looks like they're gonna let her get away.
Oh, there we go. Okay, that was a little bit prolonged. Looks like we have UCLA immediately capturing the first point on Dorado. A little bit of action still going down. The Little Socks actually taking out Corky.
And it looks like they're staggering Stanford here really well. They took a long time to kill that Mercy, and then they killed her. Now she's staggered. Now the Moira have very much to do. AXD looking for something. He's going to maybe look for that Genji, but no, he's going to come back down.
He should have detonated it right there. He missed his opportunity. Sureku with a huge Diva ultimate cleaned up by Pip and Raxa. Fantastic team play from UCLA. A nearly 100% clean sweep from Stanford, punching him back into the door. A little bit of a poor show from Stanford. However, Graviton Surge coming out there from Prodigal Son, immediately countered by Sureku and Pip.
And it looks like Pip's going to be able to take out a lot of people in the backline, and it looks like they're going to have a full push on this payload with 4 minutes and 31 seconds. With that payload, a little bit just close to that first checkpoint. It looks like they're going to be able to get that. Raxa still in the backline. Honestly, we see actually a teleporter. They're right at the spawn. It looks like they're able to get that first checkpoint, though. Really interesting to see. Saying put that teleporter there. And
questionable placement on it. Absolutely. There we saw Raxa missing his stun grenade. However, Pip is going absolutely massacring the backline of Stanford. Corky going down, Shimix going down, Alex going down, AXD6 falling as well. Raxa, Juggernaut, and Pip are not taking any prisoners this game. UCLA unstoppable.
Oh, don't mind me. I thought they got that first checkpoint. They defended it. UCLA got back to that checkpoint so quickly. I swore it was right on it. That's absolutely insane. UCLA doing such a good job. Still on that Symmetra.
Within 3 meters, Symmetra, Raxa, double kill with the headshot, and another one on Corky, triple kill for Raxa, and he immediately gets clubbed down by Prodigal Son. Prodigal Son having none of Raxa in the backline.
And it looks like Ace in that quarter there, making sure that nobody can really get on that high ground. Looks like actually Stanford is going to push over to the right a little bit, and Shimix in the backline, getting 2 picks. Absolutely huge.
Prodigal Son with the Earth Shatter, taking 3 people out. Juggernaut rather. Excuse me, Juggernaut taking 2 people out with that Earth Shatter.
And it looks like UCLA is going to vouch for that teleporter. It looks like Raxa is able to get back. Oh, immediately, but unfortunately Shimix says, Raxa, no, you're not allowed to do that.
Sureku countering her on the right side with a Junkrat hook. Pip immediately pancake bombing Shimix into oblivion. Valkyrie being popped here from Atlas on Stanford.
And here we see 10 seconds go. It looks like we're going to have to be going into overtime here for Stanford's push. All the ultimates coming out. AXD popping the tactical visor. Not really able to find anything because Juggernaut's shield was just right up there in his face. And let's see what they're going to be able to do. It looks like that teleporter still has 1 or 2 charges left.
1 second left into overtime. However, Pip's Junkrat bomb is coming right here. Starting the push from Stanford. They have got to get on the point right now. And it's not enough with the Diva bomb. A couple seconds too late.
UCLA is going to take the last and final match that we have here today, going 4-0 in this show match. UCLA, absolutely amazing show match.